outside. We'll talk some weather right now because this is what it looks like. I mean, it's been so pretty out there. People waiting to get into the park. Now, I'm showing you this picture. When I say waiting to get into the park, you're not really waiting, but it's just like they're milling around. All right, this Columbus Circle. Now, I'm showing you this picture because kind of cool to point out. Our leaves haven't started to change yet. Cage, remember we were just talking, was it yesterday or the day before, you're saying you saw a little tinge of a color change in your backyard?
Yeah, my leaves are turning.
Yeah,
yep.
Little tiny bit. I'm going to take us a little farther north. Now, this is all compliments of Earth Cam, so I thank you because I can go anywhere in the country. I'm going to take us up now to Saranac Lake. Watch this. Right now, we're 82 with that perfectly clear sky. This is Saranac Lake, so you're well up there. You're like not too far from Lake Placid, but we are catching up there a little bit of change to the leaves, and you also see a lot more clouds in Saranac Lake. Well, why is that? I'll show you what's going on. Our sky's crystal clear, all right? They're beautiful for everybody. Big picture shows you this front right here, which is very weak, but it does hold clouds, right? And those clouds up and around the Saranac Lake area, that's where the clouds are coming from. Will we see any of that? Let's try to make some sense of how this is going to work out. The front, all right, is going to start making its way into the area tomorrow. We have a summer feel today, a summer feel again tomorrow. Now, in comes that front. Of course, it brings some clouds. Here we are, 9 o'clock Friday morning. Looks like there's a pretty good deck coming in. But remember how dry our air is right now. Watch what it does as that thick cloud cover moves in. Not too much. That front passes in a dry fashion, so we're not talking about rain. It is cool and crisp out there for your Saturday and your Sunday. Maybe a few, high cirrus clouds out there, but not a big deal. That's Sunday morning. I think all in all, the weekend's going to be great, but there's going to be a significant drop in the temperatures. I'll show you that in just a moment. Do want to talk about our recently named storm. Yesterday became Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Gabrielle right now still a tropical storm, all right? I'll step this way. You can look that way. 50-mile-per-hour winds as we speak. Would have a long way to go before it got up to hurricane status, and yet we watched that because perhaps we saw it by Sunday becoming a hurricane yesterday, and now here we see it Sunday again, building it maybe a Cat 2, making its big curve out to sea. The good news is it does not look to affect the eastern seaboard of the United States. Bermuda is right around the fringe. We'll keep an eye on that, but that is the current cone from the National Hurricane Center. So now let me show you what we see in our area for the next 7 days. Really, lots of good stuff to talk about here. You're going to find some ups and some downs, you betcha. 84 for Friday. We talked about that, maybe a few more clouds as that front comes through, but I think the front's going to come through relatively uneventfully. Now, you're cooler on Saturday and Sunday, 72 and 73. Maybe a few wispy clouds out there, but not precipitation bearing. Then you get to Monday. That's the start of fall. It will begin at 2:19 Monday afternoon, 74 with a pretty sky overhead. Tuesday and Wednesday, now we bump the temperatures back up. Sort of a partly sunny, even partly cloudy sky at times. A few more clouds come into the area. 81 Tuesday, 80 on Wednesday. Right now, there's a slight shower chance during that time period for Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's not set in stone yet, so I'll keep an eye on all of that. But there is your 7-day forecast, and let me be the first to say happy fall to you, too.
Oh, thank you. We love fall.
Happy fall.
We'll accept it.
Very strange.
Thanks, Lonnie.